This is a risk disclaimer. Trading any financial instrument involves a risk of capital loss. This stream is only for educational purposes and not investment advice. So try not to fuck it up. Past performance is not indicative of future results, and personal results in general are difficult to replicate. If you decide to watch, follow, and you screw up, you can only blame yourself. And now, click on the like and subscribe button. Thank you for watching.
Trading is all about experience. It's to feel the adrenaline running through our veins. Like all the things we do that excite us. Whatever world we come from or live in, there are people that are born to succeed. They're called special. To hustle every day for an opportunity of a lifetime. Looking for the challenge to shape our future is something that's in our DNA. A privilege just available for a few. Traders, we see things differently, paying attention to every small detail that would maybe go unnoticed by the common eye. On or by the edge is our playground. With a constant strive for glory, seeking for a new tomorrow. Do you feel special? Take back control of your investments.
And welcome back. Good afternoon, everyone. How are you?
Good afternoon, Thomas. How are you?
Good, not too bad. The market is a bit strange today. Everything is moving sideways, not following technicals. You know, US hasn't decided. I mean, US is communicating that Russia didn't really withdraw the troops, so it's not really good. Do you guys have any open positions today?
Yes, I have a USD sell.
I was long this morning on the USD. This was the analysis I sent out. It made, you know, a few pips profit, but then it pulled back. And then also I had GBP, Japanese yen, based on the inflation data, CPI, but now it's pulling back. I mean, one of the major reasons is that the inflation reading wasn't as strong as I was expecting, because it was just above, a tiny bit above the expectation or the forecast. So it's a 0.1%, which is almost meaningless. But I was expecting a massive inflation increase in UK, but then, you know, it pulled back. And then gold is moving sideways since yesterday, so we have a ceiling and we have a floor. So, you know, not the kind of market structure I want to trade in, so I withdraw all my positions and I'm just going to observe the market today.
Oh, good afternoon, Thomas. How are you?
Hey, Alan. Not too bad. I mean, today is a bit boring, and you know, analysis is not going as well. I mean, analysis was going well, but the market has other plans. So now we're just going to observe the market. But I changed my view on gold because we talked about 1856 yesterday, that it's strong resistance, and now price went above. I thought it's going to be a good support, but then, you know, it broke through, then broke the trend line, so now it's going to revisit 1845 most likely.
Yeah, I think the problem is with gold that slightly the high level it hit was slightly false in respect of that was mainly down to news and fear and everything else that was going on in the market, which really elevated it. You know, so it's got to get back to a sort of normal pattern again after that, in my mind anyway.
Yeah.
I see a head and shoulder pattern in 1 hour time frame on gold.
Yeah, it's possible, but I think it needs to create the right shoulder first. Or if this is the right shoulder, then it's a really skewed head and shoulder, if that's what you meant.
Yeah.
Yeah, I'm just going to watch the market today. I'm not really feeling it today.
Yeah, you always say that, Thomas, and then suddenly you'll say, "Oh, I think I'll have a go at this."
Yeah, but you know, if opportunity presents itself,
you take opportunities if they present themselves. Yes.
Yeah, you know, if the pretty girl goes up to you at the bar and says, "Hey, big boy," what would you do?
I say, "Sorry, I'm not interested. I'm afraid you need glasses."
Yeah.
Not necessarily true, but you know, there you go.
Yeah.
Thomas, you took the US30 trade.
Oh, which one?
US30.
No, because I said I wouldn't take it.
Oh.
Oh, this one. Sorry, I thought it's the morning one. No, I haven't. I didn't take any trade this afternoon. I closed all my positions. I'm just going to observe. I'm going to take a day off today, so just analyzing. But you know, it's a valid position, so we'll see how the market is going to react. But it is still at the entry point, and it looks bearish.
It's massaging.
Indeed. You know, with so many good analysis this morning, gold was going up nicely. So this break of the resistance level was really good looking. Broke the resistance, retested it, but then it went a little bit lower, so it's not going. You know, the gold is heavily news driven this week with Russia and the US, and despite that the Russians said they withdraw the troops from Ukraine, the US says otherwise, that they don't believe that they actually withdraw anything, and the threat level is still elevated. So how can you trade in these conditions? You can't. You cannot control news, you cannot control events, you cannot control market data. The only control a trader has over is his or her risk management and position size. Nothing else is certain. So if we have, you know, less certainty in the market, I'm just not going to trade. Simple as that.
I've been spending a lot of the day, well, yesterday afternoon and today, analysing all my faults and trying to set, you know, literally writing down a whole set of rules for myself. I know it's easy to do. There's things I've got to do because I know my faults. I know why I do. Well, I know what I'm doing wrong, but it's hard to control sometimes.
Yeah, indeed. I mean, if there's nothing to do because the market is crap, which every single month we have days like this, we have weeks like this sometimes. So what's the best thing to do? Watch the charts for 8 hours, 10 hours? Absolutely not. You can fine-tune your strategy, you can fine-tune your trading rules, you can do many things. Use it wisely.
Well, I think I said, you know, I've been a bit of a not in a great state lately, and I can't put so much pressure on myself because of the MFF. I just buck it up basically. So I've got to go back to the drawing board and really just think about it properly.
Absolutely.
I'm not going to give up, but I want to, because I know I can do things right. But I'm just been literally analysing my faults, setting out a set of rules which I, have to force myself to obey, especially all around the risk management. But it's not just about that. It's about lot size and relative stop loss and everything else. Trying to analyse all those properly, so making sure that maximize. Basically trying to maximize when you do win and minimize when you lose. And that's try to do that.
The first thing you learn is how not to lose money, and then you can learn how to make money.
Well, exactly, yeah. At this time, I'm just trying to treat it carefully because it's like I say, it's a marathon, not a sprint, and therefore I've got plenty of time to just do it sensibly. And also about, if you go down by a certain amount of the day, walk away. That's the bit I find it really hard. I often when ahead I overtrade, and then it all goes wrong.
Yeah, we all been there.
Yeah,
but,
I know it's common, everyone does it. It doesn't make it less annoying, but
yeah, but losses are built into this game, so the only way to survive the losses and the everyday issues with trading, that the stop loss hits and everything, and when the market is not moving as you want, is just get used to it. Actually, AUD USD is going well. Shit thing is I didn't take this trade, but the analysis was sent out to Discord. Did anyone trade AUD USD? I think Michael did. I love when Tamara just asked, where's the Zoom link? And Amia sent a message circled around the channel which says Zoom links. It looks like Tamara has found the link because she's in the Zoom. Hi, Tamara.
Yes, hi. For some reason, the icon disappeared on Discord. I couldn't see the Zoom link icon no more.
Is it Tamara or Tamara?
Tamara.
Tamara. It's so German. The accent. That's
Right.
wunderbar. Sehr gut.
Thank you.
Because we pronounce it Tamara.
Tamara. Yeah, a little bit harder, I guess. But even German is a hard language itself, so.
It is bloody hard. I learned German for 4 years, and I barely remember anything. It was back in primary school. No, actually high school as well. But I never used it, so.
Yeah.
Ich verstehe I know das zwei Wort.
I spent years going back and forward to Berlin, and I can order a beer.
Yeah, they are much easier languages, I guess.
Well, so many people speak English, especially the people I was dealing with. There wasn't like pressure to do things,
Yeah, that's the same here in Amsterdam right now. I would love to learn the language, but for some reason I really can't get a grip on it. And everybody makes it so easy by just speaking English with you. So,
yeah. Well, the fact is, I am English and therefore naturally crap at every other language.
So someone, who was it? Stabilized Genia. Sorry, I can't pronounce her name. So he asked about USD CAD. Now USD CAD is one of the currency pairs which I just chose not to trade now, because we traded USD CAD, as you see on the screen. So this was an actual position since the 20th of January 2022. So it was almost a month, so 6 days, and it was a month ago. And then 27th of January, it started moving sideways, and it was really taking a piss. It marked again a floor and a ceiling. And I remember it was Michelle who said like, yeah, I'm sitting in that trade since 20th of January. And I was like, oh, great. We had a couple of other positions long, but they got stopped down. So just, you know, I took the profit of this position and I just walked away. And I said, no, USD CAD, go to hell. So yeah, it was really annoying. I mean, this consolidation, sideways movement was just a piss, taking a piss. So, you know, until this channel doesn't break, I would not recommend to buy a sell. You can buy the bottom. I mean, it's not financial advice, but in theory, hypothetically saying, a friend said to me that, you know, you could buy this bottom and you can sell the top. That's what my friend said. But other than that, when it breaks out to the upside or the downside, that's when we have direction. Until it moves sideways, no way.
Yeah, it's heading towards the bottom of this current downward movement. I would say it has a little bit to go before I possibly think about putting a position, but not far. But this is short-term buys, not long-term ones. Whether I do or not, I don't know, the matter altogether. I just look at it.
Yeah.
And think, oh, I should have done that.
I just realized I forgot my MetaTrader login because I tried to log in on my laptop. Shit. Because, you know, as soon as you save your password, then I tend to forget. I set it once and then I forget.
Oh, I'm always doing that.
I write them all down.
Oh,
I can't take it.
okay. That I should do the same. But I remember when my grandmother had the new bank card and she kept forgetting the PIN number. So what she did, she got a post-it or sellotape, a piece of paper. She wrote down the 4-digit PIN number, stick it onto the bank card, sellotaped it.
Okay.
And I was like, Mom, Grandma, are you serious? You keeping your PIN number on your bank card?
Right.
It was silly, and that was her birth year, so it wasn't the best PIN number ever. Right, gold now decided to go up. So do you remember what was the morning analysis? Let me just show you. So, morning analysis.
Fucking red vrouwens het beweeg in my al. Dis raai fokte, toe loop ek in jou IF en toe sien ek het jou skielik access tot banks en wat ek al 2 weke terug request het. So sit en doen ek net gou die maand vir maand. Ek klik file en
I'm not sure what did you say, but
ja, ek heb die volgende maand en weet nie.
Maybe he said something to his wife. I don't know. But anyway, so you can see my Zoom, right? My Discord. So this was the Discord analysis I sent out this morning. That gold, is it gold? No, that's not gold. Where's gold? Oh yeah, 2 positions. So 2 positions, but then it pulled below the trend line and the resistance. And, you know, it pulled back down. And what gold does now is it decided to go back above. Just taking, no, still not above, but, you know, just taking a piss.
Yeah, but it did almost hit 51, which is, you know, I'd mark that down as a sort of critical point or as a point of resistance. You got that, and then you got 146-ish below, 44 below that. So I was sort of wondering if it would sort of bounce off that area myself, but it's very risky at the moment just doing things, but small lot size and a sensible SL, and maybe.
Yeah, absolutely. But you know, until gold moves sideways, I have no interest in trading. If I go out to the 4-hour time frame, we have a ton of space to drop, and 1842, 1840 area is even 1838. You know, it's still, there's a lot of space to drop. There's room to drop. But if you look above, you know, we trade above 1830, which was the main resistance level. Then we break the previous high, and we have the weekly resistance. And because this impulse move, we should be in a correction phase. So if I zoom out, so this impulse move right here, this drop, should be followed by a nice decent retracement, because every impulse move is followed by
a retracement.
Very good, thank you, Michelle. So every impulse move is followed by retracement.
It's like a teacher and pupils.
Back to the room, back to the room. No, but you know, that's how market works, and I noticed with gold is especially true. You see my positions every single day. You see how many times I refer to pullbacks, and you know, it works really well. It works as good as any other strategy. And if you look on the higher time, 1 hour time frame, you can see that here, 1865 area, we have multiple confirmations that, you know, price should retrace all the way back before it continues its way to the downside, if it is to respect the bearish market structure. And I just noticed one thing, which I'm going to draw. But I'm happy to hear your opinion about what the hell is happening with gold. Or what do you expect on gold?
It's news. It's news.
Hey, Hari. Oh. So until it doesn't break this channel, I'm remaining bullish in the short term, because, you know, the retracement has to be finished. Yeah, that is my analysis on gold. What do you think?
Retail sales coming out 3.3 green.
Mm-hmm. In oh yeah, USD.
Yeah.
Is it time already? Oh yeah. Oh, let's see what investing.com says about the retail sales. So, a higher than expected reading should be taken as positive, or bullish for the USD, while lower than expected reading should be taken as negative, bearish for the USD. So if it's positive and it's bullish for the dollar, gold should go down. But I bet £1,000 it's gonna go up, because, you know, retail sales going up, that is inflationary pressure. If inflation goes up, that is bullish for gold. So now this is a risky position, because, you know, the market is heavily news driven this week. So please only use or take a position which you're not afraid to lose, because this is a really, really risky trade. And it's not a financial advice. I'm merely drawing this up for a friend who's watching my YouTube stream.
Thomas, how are you?
Marwan, good. How are you?
Good, good. On the 4 hours time frame, if you look, you can see that it reached the 50% Fibonacci and then went down again, tested the 50%.
On downwards?
4 hours time frame.
I'm on the 4 hours.
Yeah.
And where do I draw the Fibonacci from? The top of the drop?
Yes, top to the lowest.
Not on my chart. The
On
50
mine,
is
it
still.
shows strange.
Yeah, it's still room to the upside.
Because on my chart, I'm using IQ option. It shows that it touched the 50% and then went down direct.
I think you have a bigger wick. You should have a bigger wick on IQ options then.
Yeah.
Right? That's just a wick, not a candle.
Yeah.
Yeah, but you know, check other brokers as well and market data providers. It is a substantial $3 difference, $4 difference. So I would definitely look into why is the broker giving out of market prices if you're trading on your real account with them. The other thing I want to ask is we have 149. So this is the question of the day. If we have 149 views and only 64 likes, what is the difference? And why is there a difference? Big question. Oh, suddenly we had 2 likes. One more like. 66. Can we reach 100 likes? Whoever watching YouTube. Ivan BFG, welcome to the team if you're listening.
There you go. You got an extra like from me. But I remember I always just quickly go into it and give you a like, Thomas.
Thank you so much.
Thank you. No problem.
Now we're up to 90 likes, so it's only 10 likes away to get to 100. And then the next destination, the next TP2 is 150. Sanjay Ratinam, I know you will ask these questions, so I liked before your stream started. I don't know how you did that, but that's the spirit. Let's see. Oh, USD CAD as well. Let's have a look, because we had some data in USD CAD. You see? I have a feeling that USD CAD is going to respect this support level, but you know, it could break any time. But since what it does since January, it's just ridiculous, moving sideways. And horses, the CPI is high, so yeah, that should be bullish for USD CAD. So just going to draw up a hypothetical position on USD CAD on this time frame because it's easier to see. But based on the CPI data, if the inflation data is higher than expected in a country, then the country we're talking about, the demand for the local bonds is going to increase, because the higher the interest rate, the more likely the central bank, the higher the inflation, the more likely the central bank is going to increase the interest rate. If they increase the interest rate, investors are going to look for higher yields, so the issued bonds of this government are going to be more favored. So that is the... Someone asked about USD CAD. That is my analysis in USD CAD. But you know, it's moving sideways for a long time. It's almost a month now. So I'm only going to target the previous stop. So if you enter now, how about I enter into USD CAD position? Yeah, I should enter into USD CAD. going to drop it to Discord. So let's see. Did anyone take this position on gold? I just drew up. Anyone? No one?
No.
No, not me.
Damn it.
I'm getting away from gold.
Yeah.
The forex right now.
Yeah, it's a strange few days. Oh, we have 162 viewers on YouTube. It's very nice. So someone, FK1, it's such a strange name, but he asked about GJ. So we are going to look at GJ. Now, inflation data in the United Kingdom has been in line with expectations, slightly bullish. So that should increase the demand for the sterling-denominated government bonds, or otherwise known gilts. And the reason why they call gilts, because back in the mid-centuries, 17th century, when the Great Britain has declared a war on France, they had to finance that war, so they issued high-yielding, good-quality bonds, but the edges of the bonds, of the paper, were gilded with, gold line or gold lining. So that's why it's called gilts, UK gilts, which is UK bonds. So, position is still valid. Stop loss is 156,600, but this is not a financial advice.
Oh, you were talking about yesterday about the switch to paper money from gold reserves.
Yeah.
It sounds stupid, I know, but there's a book which I read called Making Money. It's by an author who's died now called Terry Pratchett, very famous in the UK as a fantasy writer. But one of his books was called Making Money. I mean, it's all meant as a silly book. These are silly things, but quite often deal with interwoven into quite serious subjects. And it actually explains it quite well in that, even though it's stupid.
Yeah, it's there's no such thing, if was it like a hypothetical theory, or
Terry Pratchett basically wrote a lot of science fantasy books on Discworld, his own world he invented.
Okay.
Too much. He is very famous, but he's probably more famous in Britain than anywhere else, especially among a certain generation. But within it, he does, he just writes, books on lots of different subjects. I mean, but they're all connected because they're all themed and they're all interwoven characters and everything else, which makes it. I love that sort of thing when you get to know all the characters. I'm quite into that sort of thing. But on one of them, he did this, and really, it's quite clever. I mean, he was a very clever man, and he would put serious things within books, although it's all meant as being funny and fantasy and silly, but has serious undertones.
Yeah.
I mean, he could do things. I mean, because they're quite youngsters. There was one which he basically used pulp fiction characters, and he never swear in his books, but constantly throughout there they would say there would be apostrophe-ing everywhere. You know exactly what he was saying, but he wasn't.
Yeah.
It's amused me. Sorry, it's an aside. It's not meant as serious, but actually,
no, it's okay.
There is an element of it which is spot on in terms of the move to paper money.
Yeah. And did he tell the secret how to make money?
No, afraid not.
But I know I said at the beginning of the stream not going to take any positions, but that gold analysis we just did on my trading view was just way too tempting. So I took this position despite I said
I
I'm
knew
not going to.
I knew you would, Thomas. It's all right. I knew you would. As soon as you say you're not going to, I know you're going to. If something
Every
comes up.
single time.
I know,
I'm
you
not.
can't
I'm not
resist it.
trading today, but then I end up taking 1 or 2 positions. So let's see. So far, it's going in 32 pips profit. Wow, breakfast is covered tomorrow.
I just
we
took a
had-
small position on CAD as well, USD CAD, because it hit the down bits I was looking for.
I
Yeah,
also
I'm-
took the USD CAD position.
Yeah, same here.
Same here.
Who told you? It's
Nobody.
not the financial advice. It's a coincidence. I draw
what
up on the
we-
chart and people start taking positions. It is a coincidence.
It's a gut feeling.
Yeah, good. You know, actually glad we analyzed gold, because whole morning I was looking at gold and I couldn't figure out like what the hell is happening with gold. But now, as soon as we come to the stream and I started drawing up lines on the chart, it suddenly become clear. And I have this vision that gold is going to hit 1865. Oh, someone just posted a trade, or placed a trade. I think it was Taz. Someone placed another trade. I can hear you, MetaTrader. Or was it Tamara?
No, no. No.
You know when they have the morning zooms or the afternoon streams, and I just hear, you know, that typical sound of MetaTrader when you place a trade.
Yeah.
Yeah, that slam. I was on mute, so yeah, it wouldn't have been me.
Oh shit, I'm using the wrong keyboard. $900 pips in profit. I took 2 positions actually, half my risk, so. Ooh. Takeaways there. INKC. The moment you draw the chart, I guess, we already enter triple lots. Good. That's the spirit. Another day in the office.
It's all about experience. It's to feel the adrenaline running through our veins. Like all the things we do that excite us. Whatever world we come from or live in, there are people that are born to succeed. They're called special, to hustle every day for an opportunity of a lifetime. Looking for the challenge to shape our future is something that's in our DNA. A privilege just available for a few. Traders, we see things differently, paying attention to every small detail that would maybe go unnoticed by the common eye. On or by the edge is our playground. With a constant strive for glory, seeking for a new tomorrow. Do you feel special? Take back control of your investments.
And gold is going very nicely. Who took this gold position? Step forward.
Too bad I missed it.
Nah, don't say that. Don't say, oi, 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 oi.
I took it.
Oi, 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 oh my god. Oh my god.
I took it 1854.
Sorry?
I took it 54.
54, it's not too bad entry, 54. Well, it was a bit late. It's not too bad, but you know, make sure you prepare for any possible
Man,
outcome.
I just exited before the bullish move.
That's fine. Profit is profit, doesn't matter how small it is.
But USD CAD is not going bad as well.
Oh my god, what is happening today, people? That is unbelievable. Have a look on USD CAD. USD CAD, I mean, virtually zero drawdown. Let me just delete the big one because it's no longer valid. So I think... yeah, almost no drawdown on USD CAD.
Wow. Money.
20 pips in
GJ
profit.
turned around and hit my SL.
Oh, no way. Yeah, it did mine as well, but I closed it down way before. You know, one win, one lose.
I set mine at USD CAD to make up for it.
Yeah. Gold is... wow. Excellent. $17 pips.
Six, 7, 8.
I think we should trade only during the live zooms in the afternoon, because everything in the morning, not everything hits stop loss, but most of two positions, but they only hit in the afternoon. But now gold and USD CAD is just going to make it up, hopefully. And we have 174 viewers on YouTube.
Six, 7, 8, 9, 10.
11, 12.
Oh.
You left your microphone on again. We keep playing this game along every single time. One day we have a massive audience on YouTube listening in. Someone dives into the Zoom conversation half naked or leaves the microphone on, speaking in a foreign language. Someone asked me, look at GJ. Well, I look at it, it hit my stop loss in the analysis. So there's no point. We just move on and focus on the winners. Oh yeah, let me switch back. So this is the GJ, it hit stop loss. Despite the CPI, you know, which was in line with expectations. In theory, it should have gone up. It started going up, but then it was slammed down. So now we're only focusing on the winners, because showing losers on YouTube, it doesn't look good. So we're only showing winners. That's what the big Forex gurus do. They only show the winners, never a loss.
We like your honesty.
Yeah, but look how much profit we're in on US 30. This is insane. Unbelievable. It's, you know, it's going to pay for my Lamborghini. USD CAD. No drawdown. 1,000 pip profit. Dream Eater 777 on YouTube. I traded both buys. This community is awesome. Well, I don't want to comment on how awesome is our community, but I let the community speak for themselves. What do you think in the Zoom? How awesome our community is?
Absolutely. Yes.
Bullish forever.
Best community.
Yep. Everyone is so helpful.
Yeah, we really don't seem to have too many pricks in this, so it's quite good.
Undoubtedly best community.
Thank you for the kind words. Don't stop now, so keep
Sorry for
going.
my friend.
We live on YouTube, just to remind you, so people are watching this, so you know, keep going.
You guys are missing out if you are not joining Alpha FX.
Good. £5 to you.
I
You
said
know,
that, and you said
say the
this
things
following.
that we discussed beginning at the before the stream. You have the script, just say it.
You say it once, you say it twice.
I'm waiting for the transfer through first, and then I'll, you know.
Oh, damn it. I screwed up again. Next time. Tomorrow, maybe. We have to rehearse more. But you guys just ruined everything. It's fine. So B asking, what's your TP in gold and where is your entry? It's right on the screen. So let me switch back to TradingView. You can see this was the analysis we did, or I did. I take the merit for it. So the entry was at 1853 300. The TP take profit ideally is at 1865. Now the reason why I am talking about constantly about 1865 is because we have multiple confirmations about the weekly resistance, the Fibonacci, you know, a ton of signs that price should go back. And you know, this impulse move is now in a correction phase, going back up. So this is my analysis, and that's why my TP is at 1865. And ENKC just asked on YouTube, where is Raul? I feel a bit offended, but it's fine. Raul is a good guy. Let's see. Raul is not in the stream, so maybe he's busy with work, because he's a big boss at a big company. He's bossing in Sweden at a big company, so you know, he's busy.
Yeah, but the thing is, everybody knows Raul's one of the trading masters here.
Yeah, he's a very, very good trader. And look at gold, ladies and gentlemen. Trade of the day, finally, after the morning misery. Now we're making some money. At least I did make some money, but we count the pips, not the money. That's the most important. Rahul Rahul Ganotra on YouTube. I am here only, sir. No, it's another Rahul, not Rahul. And now B says on YouTube, we missed Rahul. Seriously, guys, what the heck is going on? Do you want me to stop the stream and just give it to Rahul?
Whoa, look at gold.
I know, I'm looking at right now.
I have to say it again. Too bad I missed it. Sorry.
That's, well, now I say it's bad you missed it.
Yes.
God. Abhishek Kumar, I'm not gonna look at GJ. GJ hit my stop loss. We don't show any losses on YouTube. We show only the wins. You know, who wants to look at the losses? Look at this chart. We don't look at losses. No, kidding. So this position is now out of the way. You know, one loss on one pair. I'm not going to trade it anymore. And we're focusing on gold because as soon as we analyzed gold and USD CAD, you know, we were instantly in profit. I mean, look at this, no drawdown. And I show you my MetaTrader, which, you know, it's no bullshit. If you look at there, literally on USD CAD, there was no drawdown now. So I'm going to switch back to gold before it hits my stop loss because gold is going well. So we want to show only the wins on YouTube. Yeah, that's important. And now I'm going to move my stop loss into break even. This fucking MetaTrader is just killing me. Do you think it's going to hit my take profit, or should I close down the positions now?
Take
1865.
then leave the rest to run.
And what do we say?
Close and take your profit.
Make your money, make the money, take the money.
There's an alternative, Thomas. You could put one of your stop losses just under, and that way you're guaranteed that money. And then if it goes higher, it goes higher.
Usually when I trail the stop loss, it always hits my stop loss. And
Automatic. I know. Basically, I know what I'm saying, and I know it always then dips and takes it out.
indeed. So it hurts way much more than when it hits take profit. So I like to leave some runners to take profit.
I usually take 3/4 of the position and leave a little 25% to run.
Yeah, that's what I suggest as well. And now we drop back to 160 views. I mean, seriously, when we're making serious money and pips, people just switch to other channels. How rude is that? USD CAD 18 pips in profit. Unbelievable. I should trade only in the afternoon streams. Yeah, everyone on YouTube says take partial, break even. AGB, good question. At what point do you decide to move your stop loss to break even? I would say that the earliest opportunity presented, but I would lie. So usually I wait until I see bullish confirmations. So the reason why I moved my stop loss into break even today, I'm going to show it on my trading view right now. So, no, I don't want to do that. If you look at the chart, what do you see? We see that we talked about important support and resistance level. Important support level 1850, important resistance level 1856. I mean, the whole morning gold was trying to push above 1856. It did, and then it pulled back down with an impulse move. So it came back down to this support level, and look at this impulse candle. It broke through, so it means only one thing. Usually when a resistance level is broken through with such an impulse move, that means that we are good to go to the upside. So that's a bullish confirmation, and you know, it's most likely it's going to hit 1865 with a straight bullish candle, or the other opportunity or the other possibility is coming back to retest the previous resistance, use it as a support, and just smash through the TP. Two options. Either way, the possibility of continuing to the upside is fairly positive. So that is the reason why I moved into break even my stop loss. Let's have a look. On Gary said US 30 looking good also. Yeah, look at this. How much profit? Insane amount of 67 points. Let's go back to gold. That looks better. Nicer now. So if you took the gold position, hit the like on YouTube. If you took the USD CAD position, hit another like, because USD CAD, my friends, is going in also good profit. Along, what are you typing? What are you typing? Are you using that old typewriter?
No, I'm using mechanical keyboard, that's why.
Ah, okay. It has a very distinctive sound, I have to say.
Yeah. I was just putting on my I was just typing my PNL for today.
Oh, good. It was a long typing, so it means you have a lot of profits.
I made some losses last week, so I'm starting with small lots today. So yeah, for this week. So,
ladies and gentlemen, 200 pips in profit on gold in less than 40 minutes. It's pretty good. So, what should we do until we wait gold to take out to take profit level?
Thomas, if a war happens, what will happen to gold?
Pardon?
If the Ukraine and Russia war, like news happens, and what will happen to gold?
Gold is going to hit 1900. That in 2000 easily. I mean, a war is just good for gold. I hope it's not going to happen. So people over profit.
Yeah.
But
there is a news that the war has been stopped.
Yes, there was no war, so let's clarify that. So there was a news yesterday that Russia withdraw the troops, but then today we had another news from President Joe Biden himself saying that the withdrawal wasn't actually a withdrawal. They don't see any evidence of withdrawal. So the threat from Russia is still elevated. So what sense does it make, or what do you make out of these news? It's contradicting.
Yeah, but I don't happen to believe either of them when they talk.
I don't believe in politicians. That's the first thing.
No, they all just you can the common thing. You can tell when a politician's lying because their mouth.
Yeah. No.
Valdemar has confirmed that there won't be any.
Actually, yeah, I do.
Whoa, one at a time.
I think regardless of what it does to gold, I think the last thing we want is a war.
Yeah.
They're manipulating the market.
And it's fine for the Americans sitting over there. We're in Europe, and it affects us more than them. So I think they should just fuck off out of it myself.
No, it's not fine for us. We don't like it either. We're already broke, and we're gonna be even broker, and we're not okay with it.
I didn't mean it quite like that. I just meant that you're far away from that. Whereas, this is really serious for Europe in terms of oil and gas supplies and all sorts of things. It's not just about the whole instability and what gets drawn into it.
Imagine if Russia just decides to close the gas tap and bye-bye heating, bye-bye fuel. Come on, gold. So maybe my math is still wrong, but if you have 160, now 158 viewers and 135 likes, that means we have a deficit of likes. It's not good, in it. How should we solve this problem?
Yeah, guys, you should just hit the like and then come over and join the proper community and really learn.
As soon as we go into profit and the market doesn't move, it just it becomes boring. I enjoy the discussion, but then we just look at the charts, what we usually do every single day. So I'm thinking a unique way to spice up the live streams, but do you have any suggestions? Apart from getting naked and dancing and all that funny things we're not gonna do, but general ideas, constructive ideas, because we had naked people in the stream before.
We really don't want that.
Oh yeah, Tinesh mentioned one important thing, which is really, really wise. And he brought into my attention, which we talked about in the morning briefing, that today we have FOMC meeting minutes. Let me switch back to trading view. So FOMC meeting minutes, we know exactly what the minutes consist of, because where's my... Yeah, you can't see me. You can see me now. So the FOMC meeting minutes from last month, or the last meeting, we know exactly what is going to be communicated. We know exactly the labor market statistics. We know the inflation statistics. So we are aware of that. Now the problem is that the FOMC meeting minutes are pre-written scripts. They use the same outlay. They use the same text. They're just changing the words. That they think based on the data, the labor market is healthy, or they change a few words. But the problem is that you can tell the same story two different ways. So it's very important, the wording of the meeting minutes, which is, uncertain, because we don't know how they're going to communicate, because the FOMC meeting minutes are designed to move the markets. So If you have any open position by 7 p.m. tonight, I would advise to close it. Ooh, big profit on US 30. Big profit in USD CAD. Even bigger profit on gold. Battle Baumik. I can help for marketing, Tamesh. Just kidding. You're doing great work. Also, you better know how to do marketing. You know, any help is appreciated. My goal is to have 10,000 subscribers on YouTube by the end of Q2. Or maybe before the end of Q2 2022. So, you know, any help is appreciated. Press the like to begin with.
If it retraces to your entry point, is it wise to enter on a buy?
The same old question. Is it too late to enter?
If it retraces to the entry point?
If it retraces on gold, if it retraces back to the entry point, fuck me.
Yeah.
No, I hope it's not going to happen. Jesus, don't even say that because I started sweating.
Sorry.
Yeah, Adders X, WR is the weekly and the MR is the monthly resistance. That's correct. So it's based on the pivot points. So you can use this indicator, pivots Fibonacci weekly. And going back to Along, if it traces back to 1856, I think that is another opportunity to enter, but it's not a financial advice to begin with. The other thing is, you know, the later you enter into a position, you have to sacrifice a wider stop loss. There's no way around it.
Yeah.
Oh, 18 pips profit on USD CAD. That is unbelievable.
Hi Thomas, this is Bharat. I joined the group around 10 days before.
Oh hey, hi Barrett.
Hi, how are you doing?
Not too bad. How was your first 10 days in the community?
Yeah, it was a very good learning time. I'm really loving the community.
Good to hear that. Welcome to the team.
Thank you. So I have one question. So increasing the retail sales. So I think it's a sign that the economic activity, I mean the consumers are spending, right? So isn't it bullish for Dow?
For Dow Jones, which is an industrial average, do you think it's bullish?
I mean, the demand is there, right? So isn't it good for the industries?
But the demand
people are spending.
So let's have a look first. Break down this question. Let me share my trading view. So you're asking whether the increase in the core retail sales is bullish for the Dow Jones, which is an industrial average. If you look at what is core retail sales measures the change in the total value of sales at the retail level in the US, excluding automobiles. It's an important indicator of consumer spending. So, and what is the Dow Jones? So So Dow Jones is an industrial average of the 30 biggest companies. Anyway, I wanted to find a description. So it's an industrial average of the 30 biggest companies. Yeah, Dow Jones Industrial Average groups together the prices of the 30 of the most traded stocks on the New York Stock Exchange and the Nasdaq. So it's not just industrial, it has Pepsi, you know, all of the big firms, but I think it's excluding the tech heavies because those are in NAS. So I wouldn't mix up the retail sales with the Dow Jones. Yes, there could be some coincidence that both of them are going up, but the retail sales is different from the Dow Jones. And the other thing I wanted to point out is that the US 30, you see they started dropping after the news. Now there is no correlation between the retail sales and the Dow Jones because the Dow Jones is moved by different things. So the stock market is moved by different things. And right now the stock market is moved by inflation. Companies in the Dow Jones, in the Nasdaq, whatever, they have to pay higher employee wages because inflation is going up. People don't want to go back to work, so they have to give more money to the employees. The other thing is, if inflation is going up and if they increase the interest rate, that is going to increase the cost of borrowing, meaning that the companies in the Dow Jones and in the Nasdaq and in any stock market who are swimming in debt, they're going to have higher cost of borrowing. They're going to have higher liabilities, short-term and long-term liabilities. So on both sides, you see the double whammy, they're going to have more costs. If they have more costs, where are they going to take it away? First, they're going to pass on the deficit to the consumers, causing more inflation. The other thing is they're going to take away from the dividends. And why would investors, you know, buy stocks if they're not going to pay as good dividends as in the past 10 years? That is why the stock market is going to go down.
Yeah. Okay. Understood. Thank you, Thomas.
You're very welcome.
I really enjoy these explanations because the more I learn, the more it gets stuck in my brain so that I can like really have it in there.
Thank you so much, Adela. I'm glad people are listening to this. And you know, learning is the best investment in your education is your best investment. But if you have any questions, feel free to ask. I have a ton of books right on my shelf. I can just pick one and, you know, just read it up while we watch the market.
Which books? I'm currently reading some books too.
Many people asked about book recommendations. The first one is, actually you can't see, Trading in the Zone by Mark Douglas. This is a good psychological book. Market Wizards by Schwager. That's also good. But if you really want to adventure into the waters of real economics, then I would recommend something, you know, an academic book. For example, just a normal economics textbook. This is what I was taught by at the university. It's a good economics book, and you know, it's full of wisdom. So there are many good trading books or trading related books.
Thank you.
Oh, and the other thing is, let me just pick it up. Now, one of the best trading related books I can recommend, highly recommend, is Reminiscences of a Stock Operator by Edwin Lefebvre. This is an amazing book. Highly recommending it.
Okay, I'll check them out.
What's your opinion on Robert Kiyosaki, Rich Dad Poor Dad?
Can you repeat that? Sorry.
The book called Rich Dad Poor Dad by Robert Kiyosaki. What's your opinion on that?
I haven't had the opportunity to read it, but apparently it's a good book.
Okay.
I've heard. I had friends who read it, and it's good. Okay, I'm going to close down one of the positions. Money. Good. Do you want me to show you something? What I received yesterday?
Yes, please.
As long as it's not rude.
I'm not going to flash anything on live stream, Alan.
Oh, that's alright then.
Wow. Guess what it is?
Ah, the camera thing.
Yeah, the camera thing. It is the DJI Ronin. Let me just go back to MetaTrader so you can watch the MetaTrader. I know people like to watch MetaTrader, but for some reason they addicted to it. If I put money on it, then people just, you know, it brings in views, but I think it's not healthy watching the money. It's better to watch the pips. So this is the DJI Ronin. I just bought on Amazon. Now this is a stabilizer, so I can bring my camera whatever I want, and it's gonna give me some really stable pictures and photos. Looks quite badass.
Yeah, man.
I did try to try out yesterday, but I couldn't balance. Whoops, shit, it's breaking now. I couldn't balance it properly, so if anyone knows how to use this, feel free to teach me. Mohammed Girabi, Alpha, how can I join to the team? I left a link in the chat just to spice things up. So you guys, whoever is the quickest, you can join the community for £100. And let the game begin. Who's the quickest? Oh, there's only one left. Anyway, so this thing works. This DJI run-in. And stop me if you're bored, but I'm really fascinated by tech stuff. So the camera goes in here, my Canon, and whatever direction I move it, it's gonna give you some really buttery smooth, no shaky footage. So as soon as we finish with the stream, I'm probably gonna run around in the neighborhood like an idiot with this thing. Masato Ratnayake, 118 pip counter. That was the question. It's a pip counter, it counts my pips. 2 positions, cumulative PNL, 114 pips. Next question, Random X. Just seen this channel, at what times you trade and when can we start? When can you start? I don't know, we start at 8 AM every morning with the community. We do the morning briefings. And then, yeah, so we do the morning briefings. How was the morning briefing today? Team.
Awesome.
Thank you.
It's good. All your morning briefings are good actually.
Oh, gold is pushing up. So let me quickly show you. So actually, if you're interested, you can watch today's morning briefing on the website for free because, you know, you get a sneak peek what you get every single morning. Plus, you can watch my photos on the YouTube thumbnails if you want. But going back to the morning briefing, I send the link to the YouTube chat right now, and you can watch the morning briefing, all the amazing things that we go through each morning. And today's analysis didn't go really well, but in the afternoon, so 8 AM is only for members, and afternoon is I do live stream for everyone, but I do send the analysis to the members first. The fuck is happening with gold?
Yeah, it's really
Hey! Oh god, another day at the Alpha Factory. So Random X, it's 8 AM UK time, morning briefing for the members, and 1 PM or 8 AM Eastern Standard Time for Easterners or US. Is it going to hit my take profit?
Yes.
And we did the analysis literally an hour ago. 65 minutes ago. We placed the trade. Let's see how is USD CAD going. USD CAD is not doing well, so we're not showing it. We're showing only profit. No, just kidding. But I feel that I'm specialized in gold now, trading it for over don't know how many years. I never traded commodity before. First, because I was a fixed income trader with a hedge fund. Second is we were not allowed to trade commodities. Come on, gold, hit 65. Where's the... Okay, actually 65 is a bit higher, so my take profit was lower. So that I moved one of the take profits to 65. Yeah. The other one is I'm going to let it run. That is your trading stop loss. Mano do Céu said hello to Brazil. Hey, hello my friends. Obrigado. Come on. I would have hit the TP already, but now I moved the TP higher, so let's see what's going to happen. And we have a new member, Clemens Daniel. So it means there's only 2 membership left, community passes left. Let's switch back to TradingView for a second, because I like to use TradingView for analysis. Yeah, it's already broke the channel, so we have good chances that it's gonna go higher. So honestly, who traded gold from the team?
I missed it.
Ah, we don't say that on YouTube.
Oh.
Took a couple in the middle.
Oh yes, someone entered at 54. You can get profit now as well.
That was me.
Yeah, Mano. Hey.
Yeah, I closed at 40 pips earlier.
That's fine. Small profit is profit. I mean, profit is profit. Doesn't matter how small it is. You know what they say, the size doesn't matter. Very nice. Very, very nice today.
Still, I'm waiting for the gold to retrace for me to go for a buy.
If you missed the trade, I wouldn't jump in. There will be other opportunities. I mean, I don't recommend to jump in when price is really bullish or bearish, when there's momentum. That's the time when you have to step back if you missed it. We have 251 trading days in a year, so you didn't miss anything. There are a dozen or hundreds of other opportunities. It's only February, so we have 10 months left from the year. So
yeah.
I mean, it is really annoying when you see it go up like that, but you know, the amount of times you'll jump in and then it'll retrace or do something.
Yeah.
You know,
how many times, hands up, how many times anyone ever made consistent profit when jumping into, oh
never.
Shit, the price is moving, I need to, you know, jump in. How many times did you lock in profit? None. I guarantee.
None.
Maybe 1 or 2 times you made a few £100, 1,000, but consistently jumping into middle of the move, suicide. Oh my god. There's a good analysis today, wasn't it?
Yeah,
yes,
awesome.
We'll pat you on the back, Thomas. It's all right.
Thank you.
Awesome analysis.
Yeah.
Oh, it's almost hitting the take profit. Shit, if it hits take profit, the stream might going to end. Because then what are we going to watch?
Oh.
It's really close. Really very, very close to hit the take profit. Do you think it's going to hit the take profit? Write your comments in the chat now.
Yeah, sure. It is.
Oh my god. Joseph Miavara, I made money on this gold trade. Thank you, dude. Well, it wasn't a financial advice, but if you made money, I'm happy for you. Hit the like and share the link to any trading group. I think we just had around 50 new subscribers on YouTube just while streaming today. It's really good to take profit. Have a look on my positions. And by the way, yesterday when I removed my terminal, so where I see my profit screen on MetaTrader, I managed to put it back. Did you hear that sound? Does this sound familiar?
Max, do you want to move your TP to 64?
Mate, I logged already 90% of profits.
Good for you then.
Oh. So I closed a lot of my positions. I mean, the reason why I didn't want to show position size is because I think it's more healthy if people watch the pips and not, you know, what is the position size and what is the money. Because, you know, when you jump into trades, which wasn't your analysis, I would feel bad, you know, if somebody just puts everything on the line. But luckily this turned out well. So worst case scenario, if it goes back to the stop loss, which I moved higher and higher, I'm gonna be still in profit. And if I switch back to trading view, it still didn't hit the initial take profit level, because it was 65, almost 66. It hit 65 already, but there is still a little bit of gap, which I think it needs to fill. Lucky for you guys, I didn't set a take profit level on one of the positions, so the stream is gonna keep going on until I close down the position. Or it hits stop loss. Sophie in the public Discord, yes, I'm watching you. Made $1 profit with you on gold. Thank you so much. You're very welcome, Sophie. see. Why is everyone so quiet today? We don't have Pascal, no Raul.
I was gonna ask, where's Pascal?
No idea. Malik Shaki on YouTube asking, how much free alpha? Well, it depends. What do you want from me? But you know, £20 is £20, so I'm not really fussy. Gold, it just doesn't want to drop. It keeps going up. Let's have a look at USD CAD. USD CAD isn't doing as well as gold.
No. I mean, USD CAD is still following this this general pattern, so it's dropping again.
Yeah. You know, but still, as if USD CAD breaks the channel which I drew up on the chart. If I just show you quickly, for those of you who are interested of my analysis, and USD CAD, we mentioned this channel right here, which is really bloody annoying, that we have a bottom and top, and until price doesn't break out either to the downside or upside, it's just gonna move into the channel. Best chance, buy the bottom, sell the top. But this is not a financial advice, I'm just showing it to a friend. Fly OGK YouTube. Thomas, when are you going to take me out for dinner? Depends.
I thought that was Raul.
Yeah, Raul is the dinner lady or dinner boy. He likes wine, dine, and 69. I mean, who doesn't like it?
Wine, dine, and 69, eh?
That's the way.
US 30 pushing up, Thomas.
Oh my god. Good thing is I didn't take this position, but you know, it's still in the risk tolerance zone, so don't be afraid if you see, you know, a sudden move to the upside. Market moves up and down, there is volatility, and you see that exactly we have sideways movement. You know, the market is waiting for FOMC. And if you look, we have a nice left shoulder head, and it could be the price is going to come up to create a right shoulder before the drop. So there's always two sides of the story. It depends what do you see and what's your analysis. If you trade what you see, it's good. If you trade what you believe, it's not good.
Yeah, I've drawn a channel on US 30 and they hit the bottom trend line before going back up again, but that doesn't mean a great deal with my trend lines.
I took some profit and it hit, and the second trade hit my break even.
Let's see whether Clemens have joined the Discord channel. No, he didn't. That is badass. One of my friends, Bense, is building a studio. He's going to do live streaming. And he just sent me something on Telegram, which is badass. Someone just messaged me, but I don't see the message. Arif.
It's going down again.
What, US 30?
Yeah. Message.
Of course, he's not gonna, you know, look at it. It's going up, it's going down. Don't be afraid. Just do your analysis, execute, and then just sit back, relax, and enjoy the stop loss hits or the take profit hits. Whatever comes, you know, just do your own analysis. Don't be afraid.
Yeah, that's the ranging since 2 days ago.
Let me show you something really cool. So in my Telegram, my friend FX how can I show it? Yeah, let me show you. Yeah, he sent me his studio. Look at this. There's a gun on the table. Can you see the video?
Yeah.
That is crazy. What a cool setup. That is insane. Ah, he's watching my stream. Look at that. Haha, FX, alias Bense. Cool guy. Yeah, Bense is a very, very cool guy. So if you guys you don't know him, make sure you check him out. Yeah, FX is a cool guy. Let me go back to TradingView. Yeah, Bense is teaching also Forex, really similar, you know, strategy, price action. He's a very cool guy. And he's got a really sick R8 Audi car. And he's a very good person. So I highly recommend to check him out. And now he's watching me on YouTube. It's good. Okay, let's go back to the analysis. Let's see how gold is doing. So gold just doesn't want to drop.
Probably it wants to hit the 65 mark.
The what?
Yeah.
Did it hit the take profit? Yeah, it did, but mine was actually a little bit higher, 65 or something. Bence, ha nézed, van egy fasz a kamerám, majd tudunk rólad felvételeket készíteni. Kocsidról, meg rólad. Hey, USD CAD back in profit. Let's see. Well, let me just show you this again. Check out Coban FX's studio. It's badass. How fucking cool is that? And he's watching me on YouTube. There's a big thank you, Coban. What a sick fucking studio. That's insane.
Thomas, we can't see it. We just sing ciao.
Oh, apologies. Gun on the table, money on the table, bitches dancing around. This is real gangster lifestyle. How many screens does he have? 1, 2. He has the same Samsung screen as I do, and he has a Mac. Jesus, this is sick. This is serious office. Wow.
Yeah, it's an iMac screen on the side. And
yeah, iMac, big 49-inch, 2 other screens. I mean, Jesus Christ, beast. And let's go back to gold. Wow, USD CAD now 23 pips on profit. Gold, okay. Soy ASEAN. Yes, S. Said Madi, I'm Magyar. Soy ASEAN. Is there any chance gold might waterfall today? You know, anything is possible in the market, but my analysis was that gold should clear liquidity and, you know, should come up to this level because we have multiple confirmations. When it comes up to this level, you know, watch price action. How is it going to react to this level? Do you want to set a sell limit? Absolutely not. You want to see how price is going to react to this level. I mean, this bullish momentum, what are the chances that it's going to turn upside down? You know, it has the chance. Gold did it many times, but, you know, smart traders wait until price comes back, taps into this zone, and then see price action on the 5-minute time frame. So what is happening? So actually, let me show you something. Usually when we have on higher time frame, we mark an important resistance level, which you see that weekly resistance 1. And usually what happens, if you see consolidation building up below the resistance level, that means only one thing. Pressure is building up, and I guarantee 99.9% that price is going to fucking break through that resistance level if you see this kind of price action just below the resistance level. So it's important you do the analysis on high time frame and then move down to lower time frame, and then you make a conclusion, and then you place your bet, because this is all about probability. Most important, manage your risk. Doesn't matter if you lose, there is no losing trade because you can learn from every single trade. Mr. Anonymous, alpha question, how does OTC work? Over the counter. You go to the counter and you bend over. No kidding. OTC means that you can buy anything on demand. You go there, you buy it. You don't need any special contracts. It's OTC market, over the counter. You can buy or sell. It's the same as secondary market. On the primary market, for example, in the bond market, you have to go through an official issuer, which means that you cannot just buy and sell whenever you want. You have to buy it and hold it. On the secondary market, on the other hand, which is OTC, you can sell it and buy it. Whatever the asset is. FX, check him out on YouTube. He just typed me something. Let me see his account. Benza, where is your YouTube? When is it going to be ready? I want to follow you. You have 86 subscribers, that is sick, and you haven't even posted anything. Right, people, so we are 2 hours into the stream. How was today's live stream? Let me know your thoughts in the comments. and also, team in the Zoom, what do you think about today's live stream and Zoom?
Always good.
It was good, wasn't it?
Yes, absolutely.
Yeah.
Always.
Who made some money today?
Yeah.
I did.
Very good.
Thank you, Thomas.
You're very welcome. So, how cool is it I can watch my YouTube stream on my YouTube stream? But first thing is, make sure you follow FX on YouTube. He's going to do some crazy live streams. Look at his cars. I know it's flashy, but you know, he's a good guy. Follow him. And looking at gold, is it going to reach the final take profit? What do you think? Oh, Raul is here. Where is Raul? He's on YouTube. Okay, guys. I'm gonna call it a day. I think it was a really, really profitable day. Gold almost hit the take profit, but you know, I logged in most of the profits. This setup was sick. I was struggling this morning to find any good setups, but as soon as you guys came into the live stream, suddenly the light came with you. So thank you so much. And Tamara, I think it was because of you.
Ah, thank you very much.
AUD/USD. God, this one is profit as well. Jesus Christ, what is happening today? US30, well, profit. GJ was a stop loss hit. I admit this was a mistake. So it's like one of my ex-girlfriends, big mistake. AUD/USD is a bit more nicer, but gold, seriously, this was sick. Anyway, guys, have a good day. Thank you so much for streaming in or tuning in. For the members in the Zoom, see you tomorrow 8 AM sharp for the morning briefing. We're going to have some more setups, more analysis. We're going to make some, you know, more pips tomorrow in the morning, and then see you tomorrow. Thank you so much, guys. Have a good day.
See you. Thank you
very much. Bye.
Bye.
Bye, Thomas.
And people in YouTube, thank you so much, so much. We had 160 viewers throughout the whole stream, so thank you so much for tuning in. If you want daily analysis, morning briefings, and you know, all the good stuff, become member of one of the best communities in the trading world. You can find anything about me, about the Alpha FX Academy. Just go to the website. I'm going to send it to the chat now. Also, there is one membership left if you want to join for £100. The link is in the chat. It's pinned. There's only one membership left. If you want to join, the choice is yours. Thank you so much for tuning in. See you tomorrow at 1 p.m. We're going to do another live stream. This is the Alpha FX. Ciao.
Trading is all about experience. It's to feel the adrenaline running through our veins. Like all the things we do that excite us. Whatever world we come from or live in, there are people that are born to succeed. They're called special, to hustle every day for an opportunity of a lifetime. Looking for the challenge to shape our future is something that's in our DNA. A privilege just available for a few. Traders, we see things differently, paying attention to every small detail that would maybe go unnoticed by the common eye. On or by the edge is our playground. With a constant strive for glory, seeking for a new tomorrow. Do you feel special? Take back control of your investments.